This video is going to be so valuable for you. So you want to put down whatever you're doing right now. If you're doing the laundry, if you're making some food, you want to set it down and pay attention. Because I promise you, this video will make you the best man in your entire bloodline. It will make you the best man your family has ever seen. I promise this is going to be so valuable for you. So just put down what you're doing and listen. The first thing I want you to know is there's a difference between being a man and being the man, and that difference is just the presence of masculine energy. Masculine energy is usually focused on like a mission, focused on achieving a goal, focused on doing something, getting something valuable done. That's why so many guys like sports, because they're focused on knock the guy out, get to the end zone, get a touchdown, whatever, score more baskets than the other team. They're focused on a mission, on a goal. A more feminine man is going to have this feminine energy that's more focused on the flow of love. Like every single Christmas, I see my mom and my sister watching Hallmark, and I hate it because all I see on Hallmark is like a guy getting taken advantage of by some dumb woman who's like just not intelligent at all and expects him to sacrifice his entire life for her, and he does. Anyway. Like the feminine is focused on the flow of love. If a guy is more focused on the flow of love, he's more feminine. If a guy's more focused on this drive, this goal, this mission, then he's more masculine. A man with more masculine energy is typically going to be more still. He's going to be less perturbed by things like trying to steer him off course towards his mission. He's going to be focused up. He's going to be locked in, as they say nowadays. As I say. He's going to be unmoved by all these things around him, trying to like influence his emotions, influence his mission. A masculine man doesn't really react to these things. But a more feminine person is going to have a lot more chaotic energy. Like, again, I'm going to mention my sister and mom, their emotions like bounce up and down all the time. And I can see it especially when they talk to each other. Like my mom will go from super happy, yay, to like upset, to like crying, to whatever. She doesn't really cry that much. They just bounce around. It's super chaotic. And that's another way to tell the difference. Like still calm versus bouncing around everywhere. A quick example is just hear me out. Think about two gay dudes. There's always one that's like 6'3", jacked, wearing like a cowboy hat and boots, something crazy, and he's huge. He is masculine. He's focused. His voice is hella deep. It's crazy. And then there's always his partner is like a 5'2", skinny, wearing a pink little fedora, and he's like shriveled up like this. You can see the difference between one is masculine and one is super feminine. Pick which one you want to be, bro. I'm going to guess you want to be the former. So the first piece of advice I have for you is to feel everything. And what I mean by that is to just feel whatever is happening to you in any present moment. And it sounds really easy. It's like, oh, I'm feeling right now. No, you don't understand. Whenever you're in danger, whenever you're uncomfortable, whenever you're anything is happening, you don't want to close up. You will naturally do this. It's normal and it's okay because everyone does. Your posture is going to slump, your arms are going to get close to your center, and you're going to close. But what that does is it restricts you from feeling everything around your sensory information. When you restrict yourself, you miss important information about your environment and your brain stops working as well. So you want to remain open whenever you're hurt, whenever you're uncomfortable. You want to stay open because that can give your body the sensory information it needs to make a better decision, and it keeps you smarter, and it makes you look more confident, makes you look better as well, everything. So whenever you're hurt, whenever you're uncomfortable, you don't want to close. Stay open and like breathe fully through your whole body. I know it doesn't seem like it would do a lot, but I promise you, bro, it does. It can boost your self-esteem too. Just do it and try it for a week and you'll see. Bro, just last night, bro, I was walking back to my room and 3 girls approached me. And they were like, do you have an extra color shirt I can use? So I walked to my room and I could instinctively feel myself start to close up a little bit. Like my arms are coming in and I was like breathing more shallowly and everything. So I reminded myself to open up. And I gave away my colored shirt, whatever, like just a shirt. But and imagine how stupid I would have seemed if I walked around like I wanted to, like arms close to my sides like this, breathing shallow. But no, I opened and I like breathed deeply, and they were actually like pretty interested. So the second tip, and this is the hardest one that everyone's probably going to skip, is you want to find your mission. Remember how I said every masculine man is focused on a mission earlier? How the guys in the sports like focused on getting that touchdown, whatever. Well, you should have a mission, bro. You have to find what gives you a deep sense of fulfillment and chase it relentlessly. For me, this used to be playing Overwatch. I'm so dead ass. I thought Overwatch was my purpose, and so I grinded that shit for like over 12, 14, 16 hours every single day over like a summer. It was unbelievable, and it sounds like ridiculous now to me, obviously. Because, bro, my purpose is not to be the best Overwatch player of all time. The game's dead now. It's Overwatch 2, and it's not even fun. Anyways, though, you want to find what gives you that deep sense of fulfillment and chase it. And it's going to be hard. Because right now, this YouTube is what gives me like a sense of fulfillment. And sometimes, bro, I see my views go down. Like I get 20 views on a video, 18 views on a video. It's like, damn, I worked so hard on that. Maybe this isn't for me. But no, chasing any goal that's worthwhile is fucking hard. So when you get demotivated, when you get tired, when you're annoyed, when you're pissed off and you're crying and you're sad, you have to keep pushing it. You have to keep going and keep going. And that is why so many people don't want to put in the effort to find their mission, because they know when they find it, that shit sucks. You have to work, you have to push. But deep down, it'll like fulfill your core and it will be so worth it. The last thing I'll tell you about becoming a great man is to love achingly. That's what it says right here in this book. So what that means is, as a man, you have this gift of love deep inside you. You have like a love for your parents, for your siblings, for whatever. You'll have this just as a human being, not even just as a man. But as a person, as a man, you want to give them that love. You want to let them know how much you care. Name me one great man throughout history that has not like loved his family deeply and has expressed that love. If he hasn't expressed it, then I will tell you that is not actually a great man. Not at all. Because what is the point in even loving them at all if you're not going to tell them, if you're not going to let them know? How the heck do you expect them to know that you love them without you expressing it in some important way? Even if it's just saying it, that's important. What you can do is, as I said earlier, you're focused on the mission, right? You want to be a masculine guy. Well, then you want to use this mission to make them feel more loved. You want to spread your love more. And that could be writing your mom like a love you text. That can be saying thank you to your dad for whatever, for raising you, for giving you good values. That could be anything. That could be for telling your sister that you're grateful for her and all the times you've had together. It could be anything, bro. Anything, just spread the love. And you know it's going to feel really awkward, but that's how you know you're doing it right. Like, I want to send my 6th grade English teacher an email because I was having a really bad day one day that I remember it. I still remember how bad it was, and he like comforted me through it after school when I was crying. And I've never forgotten that. And I've still never thanked him. So I'm going to do that right after this video, actually. And it's going to feel so awkward writing that email. It's going to feel weird, but that's how you know you're in the right direction. If you're writing that text to your mom and you're saying, thank you, mom, for everything you've done. I love you so much. It just feels so like cringy and weird. That's exactly how you know you're doing it right. The more awkward, the better, honestly. Honestly, that is true. You want to make it hard on you to send. You want to make it so you're like, oh, can I even send this? What's she going to think? You want to make it hard. That's how you know you're doing it right. And honestly, what's the worst that can happen? Your mom knows you fucking love her? Seriously? Are you scared of that? Do it, bro. Send the text. Send that shit, actually, if you haven't already. Or do it right after this. If you want to support a small YouTuber on the grind, feel free to subscribe. Join me on our way to the top. To the top. We're going to take over. So, good luck. Here's a hug. You got this, bro. Send that text. Here. Bow, 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 bow.